Hey, we're back in person. This is so exciting, dude. I know this past year has been a mess. You were there. I don't have to explain this to you. Online school is a really big part of that, something that I personally did not really like. It really was just so sad, lonely, and unmotivating. Like, literally, if you look back at my past videos, you'll see me wearing one of two hoodies. That's how motivated I was to dress nicely. But we're back in person, and I could not be more excited to see all my teachers, peers, friends. But let's be real. Is this so much better than online school? It really feels like we just stopped on March 13th of 2020 and then just kept going with the exact same schedule, with the exact same routine right here this year in 2021 after a year and a half where we just spent the whole time online. I think it's kind of ridiculous to ask that we just move on from that and try to learn nothing from it. And that's why I'm making this video to talk about some of the things I enjoyed about online learning and how they should be brought into the future and this school year. The most obvious benefit from being online is the safety. You're living through this with me, so I don't really need to explain, but COVID-19 is everywhere, obviously, and so is the smoke in the air. We can't eat inside. There's not really an obvious solution to all of this. And I think that's a little bit worrying. I know everybody's doing everything they can to stay safe, but there's a limit that's reached where we're still a little bit unsafe, a little bit more than we would be when we were online. Online, there's a million computer viruses I could get, but COVID-19 is not one of them. There's not really a good application for this one, but I just really appreciate that student safety was valued to that extent this past year, and I hope that that continues going forward. Number 2, having everything online. It is so nice, dude. I cannot tell you how nice it is that I can go anywhere I want and not have to bring 3 textbooks with me just to finish my homework. Everything is online now. My teachers know how to use Canvas. My teachers know how to use Zoom. Some of them know how to use Pear Deck. It's kind of crazy. And while I don't really want to use Pear Deck or Zoom again, it is really nice to just have everything in one place and have everyone know what they're doing on an online format. Another thing about being accessible online is the fact that I could just call my friends at any time and they'd be at their computer. I could go to my teacher's office hours and not have to worry about going back and forth across campus to their rooms. I could just join their Zoom room, ask them a question, and then leave. And as for this school year, I really hope the online assignments don't go away. I hope that paper assignments doesn't become the norm again because it really is so much nicer to have everything online. And it really is nice to have built a community online where all my friends can just be called or texted at any moment. And it's nice to have that level of support, and I hope that continues for myself and for other students. And my third thing that I was appreciative of was the shifted schedule. Last year, the entire schedule was flipped on its head. There were longer periods, it was block periods. There was an entire day in the middle of the week where it was asynchronous. I know, at least in my experience, there's a lot of opportunity with the long periods, and I know that class time was cut significantly, but I think the teachers made the most of it and made all their classes really exciting and engaging. I also really appreciated the asynchronous day where we could just work on all the things we need to work on. It was just such a good idea and opportunity that obviously can't really be carried forward, but something that should maybe inspire future schedules and will change. Coming back in person was so weird for me because the schedule is literally exactly the same as what it was when I was in 10th grade. And as great as that is to keep that sense of normalcy, I think that it would have been nice to just have a little bit of change, a little bit of excitement to start out what feels like a brand new time after an 18-month hiatus. Last year was really different, really confusing, really chaotic, but it was kind of exciting at the same time. That's something I wish that this school year would have, not just the exact same thing that I had in my sophomore year. Maybe we don't need something normal, we just need something exciting, and that's not on Zoom. Just a thought. But that's been it. For Scott Center, I'm Ethan Mann.